Recently, on my blog, I published this post about the card stories that were written by Joanna. Today, I'm going to interview her, and this is a recording of our Skype chat.
Say hello again.
Yeah. Hi, Joanna. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and you, Madhavi?
I'm good. I'm good. So,
Awesome.
hang on. I really don't know how to do this. So this is just as new for me as it is for you, the Skype recording thing. But okay. Uh okay guys. Hi. This is me, Madhvi. I'm having, as you can see, with all the technical difficulties and whatnot, I'm having a little bit of an interview with Joanna. Recently on my blog, I published her card stories, and that was quite interesting, quite popular across Facebook. Many people really liked it and appreciated it. And so both of us, because of my book, actually both of us sort of ended up chatting on Facebook, and we that's how we met each other. So it's been very interesting getting to know Joanna, talking to Joanna, and really getting into the tarot story things with her. So that's how the that's how the blog post happened. So now today we just we were chatting the other day on Skype, and we were like, let's do an interview. So here we are. So Joanna, would you like to first share your how you got into tarot? Introduce yourself and tell us how you got into tarot.
All right. So, hi there. My name is Joana, and I'm a Portuguese girl living in UK. And I met the tarot my first time. I was 18, I think, and I was a hairdresser. I worked as a hairdresser, and a friend of my boss left a deck of tarot cards in there.
Ah.
And my boss told me, "Oh, let's do me a reading." And I was like, "Okay, I don't know how to do this, but let's do it." So I shuffled the cards, and then I took like 5 cards and put them like this, and I went to the white book, of the deck, and I started reading it and the meanings of the book. So
Wow.
yeah, but my boss actually told me, "Oh my God, this is really on spot." And I was like, "Really? What?" I don't know
Wow.
how I did it, but it was pretty great. And then I went home and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And the next day I went to buy a tarot deck for me. So yes, that's how I met the tarot and how I started to do some reading for close friends. And yes,
Wow.
this is how the tarot got in my life.
So then, did you follow that up with, I don't know, reading any books or blogs on the internet or something to learn more, or you just
Yes,
went with your intuition like that?
no. I started, well, first time since I was 18, I started reading, but then I stopped for some reason. I don't remember exactly why. But 1 year ago, I started feeling attracted again for the tarot. And in that time, so I started reading books. One of the books was yours, and I took a course
Ah.
with a tarot, a lady, a tarot reader, and I started. But when I took that course, she taught me the meanings of the cards and how to shuffle and some spread. But I didn't felt like it was something I thought I could do a lot more better than that. So that's where when I joined the Athletic Tarot Forum.
Ah.
And one day I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube and I got into your video. So that's how I met you. And I just love the way you explain everything and the way you are in the videos. Like your personality, your energy is so light, so cool. And I just fall in love with you.
Oh.
So I needed to buy your book. I bought it on Kindle.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, so I just kept improving a lot since I was reading several books,
Right.
several perspectives of several people, and now I really am a lot better than I was
Oh,
when I
yes,
was.
you are. The other day, I remember when you did that little quick reading for me. It was so amazing. No, seriously, folks. Joanna does readings professionally, and if you're in the UK, you live in London, right?
No, no, Northern Ireland, Belfast.
Oh, okay, sorry. She lives in Belfast. So if you're in Belfast and you want a reading, totally go to her Facebook, book a reading with Joanna, and she's amazing. She's really good, you know. And I have personally experienced that, so I'm telling you. So you know, um, tell me a little bit more, like not just about the book and stuff. I mean, that's awesome, obviously, but tell me more about how the cards have grown on you over a period of time. Like how, if for instance, like when you start out with a card, right
Yes.
at the beginning when you're new and fresh and you're looking at the card, and now all these years later when you're looking at the same card, how does that, how does that make you feel?
It's a lot different actually. In the beginning, I was just a fortune teller. I was just predicting the future. And now I see the tarot completely different that I used to see. For me, the tarot, it's therapeutic. It's a
Mm.
guidance. And it's not just for telling the future. And if you just look at the cards and you try to really take their message for you, you can get like awesome, fantastic advices. And for instance, the minor arcana
Hmm.
for me was very difficult in the beginning. I just worked with majors, which is completely stupid for me now because I know a lot of people do it, but the minor arcana have so many messages inside that it's just awesome. It's just awesome. I really think that the tarot is a wonderful world
Mm-hmm.
and it can really guide us through our life.
Oh,
And
that's true. That's true.
yes, it is. It is. I when I first started the tarot, I was a very insecure girl. I was very anxious. I was always, well, I was 18, so it's not
Yeah,
like
well.
a child. But since I got into the tarot world, the really tarot world, I got a lot more wiser. I got a lot more calm, and it completely changed me. It
Puts you
really,
in touch with your real self, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
I love that about the cards myself. It's brilliant.
yes.
So, what are your future plans with the tarot? Do you like plan to go on reading and learning? And I mean, tell me.
Yes. So, well, I don't think that the learning stops. I
Mm.
believe that we are always learning, always, every day. In each reading, you can find the new meaning of the card that you never thought it before. For instance, I one day I was doing a daily card for myself, and I draw the Five of Cups.
Hmm.
And okay, probably I'm going to be sad today. At the end of the day, I thought, I'm not sad. I'm not. What happened? The cards are not. being accurate. So after dinner, I was watching some videos like the program of The Voice,
Hmm.
Christina Aguilera and something. Yeah, and I'm a very emotional person, so music like touches me, and I just saw three videos, and I just couldn't stop crying because of the videos. But it wasn't for sad.
It was just a
It's
cry.
exactly. It was
Oh,
for emotional stuff. So Five of Cups gained another meaning for me. Sometimes we can cry from happiness.
right.
Yes. So
Overload of emotions, right?
what? Sorry.
Like an overload of emotions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And trust me, I was really crying a lot.
You know,
It was terrible.
that sort of thing happens for me sometimes when I get the Ace of Cups also.
Yeah.
Like, typically your Ace of Cups is like, oh, joy, happiness, and all that. But sometimes when I see them, like, no, this is like, this cup is going to run over. You're gonna cry today, girl.
Yes. So your emotions are coming out
Out
a
of
lot.
the, yeah. So this happens to me when I get the Ace of Cups, and I think this is also very interesting. You get the same interpretation, but from two different cards for two different people, because I think life and our experiences and our personalities and what we see, what we don't see in the cards, and it's not right or wrong or good or bad, it's just how it is. The cards,
Exactly.
they speak little bit differently for different people, and it's perfectly okay, right?
Exactly.
So
It,
tell me something. So because the stories that you wrote and the stories that are there, which I wrote in the book, there are similarities and there are differences, and I think that is also very interesting because uh like I said, our personalities are different.
it's different, yes.
Yes. And somewhere they are same, somewhere they are different. That's why the stories are changing. So uh I feel that everybody should sit and write their stories. And I also feel another fun thing that I've started thinking these days is that after a period of time, write your stories again, like maybe 3 years later or 5 years later, write it again. You will see again there's more, there's a difference, there's a change,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I believe that. Yes. I do. I do. And of course, you were my role model
Ah,
when I started doing that. No, yes, you were. You truly were. The way you told your stories in the book inspired me a lot. And I just, when I write the stories, some of your words were inside my head since I read the book. So I just got these little words and just expand my story about the
but your
character.
stories are very interesting, very, very well written. Yes,
Yeah, they
very
are, and they
creative.
are. Your book actually gave me a great knowledge to know how to tell the story in the reading, and that was like a huge step.
Yeah, that part was something I used to see. My I teach tarot card reading, and sometimes there are students who used to really struggle with it. Like, they just
Yes,
couldn't make sense of it. And I was like, why? This is so simple. And it took me a few years. See, even as a teacher, I have my teachable moments, right? So, I mean, I'm not 100% perfect. I don't think anybody is. But the thing is, it took me a few years to get that knocked into my head that, you know what's just so simple for you is maybe not so simple for other people. That
yeah,
kind of set the ball rolling in my head for many, many years. I was like, how do I teach this? And I experimented with these techniques a little bit here, a little bit there, and that's
yes.
how it happened.
It,
And I feel that simplicity is the best way.
it is. It is actually.
Why to make it so complicated? But yeah.
Yes, yes. A lot of people do it, but I just loved it. Storytelling techniques really changed the way I I read the tarot. It
Okay.
really did.
Thank you. So, do you plan on continuing with the cards and doing readings and stuff
I
more and
hope I
more?
never stop.
Yeah, that's
It's really
cool.
what makes me like that thing that you really are passionate about, and you got up in the morning and you are thinking already on this, and then you go to bed and you keep thinking on this, and spend the whole day thinking on that. So yes, tarot is that to me. I'm always reading and learning, and I never
Yeah,
get tired.
it's never, yeah, it never gets dull, it never does.
Yes, never.
Cool. Thank you so much, Joanna. This has been really wonderful. I'm really grateful that you decided to reach out to me and
Yes,
on Facebook and say hi and, and look, you got all your stories. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to include a link for your Facebook page
yes,
in the video description,
yes,
so that people can click on it, and if they want to book reading with you, they can come to your Facebook page and book it. That's how it's happening, right? And on
yes.
Facebook you can book a reading with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's your Facebook page. Sorry, my dog is here. Luna,
It's all right, it's all right. Don't
he
worry.
wants to get in the video. No, baby.
Oh, he wants to come say hi.
I don't know. Luna, come here. No, no, no. Come here.
What's his name?
She's here.
Oh, hello. Hi,
Okay, she
sweetie.
wants cuddle now. Okay. Luna,
Oh.
this is my daughter. Okay,
Oh.
okay. Oh, the video got interesting now.
Yes, it did.
Luna, oh my God. Stop
Cool.
it.
It's
Okay.
cool. It's cool.
And I just want to say, Madavi, thank you so much for your teachings. Really, they helped me a lot.
I'm glad.
And I hope everyone in the world of the tarot watch your videos and buy your book. Not
Yay.
you, because even people that are tarot readers for a few years now, your book it's amazing, and it teaches a lot of stuff. So everyone, buy the book, speak with her. She's
I have
awesome.
not paid her to do this.
Huh?
I'm just
What?
saying that I have not paid you to do this, right?
I know, but I'm doing because you deserve it. Really.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
No,
welcome.
but seriously, I'm going to put your Facebook page link in the description. So, especially face-to-face readings, I think you are a great person. Like chatting with you on Skype has been like awesome. So, I think those who can get a face-to-face reading with you should get a face-to-face reading with you. It's like sitting across a table and doing it. That'll be even more interesting. Yeah, that's fun. I like that sort of interesting, the
Yes.
buzz that happens when you are there and you're talking with the person and doing the reading.
Yes.
So yeah, it's got its own cute energy to it, so I like it. So
Thank you,
thank you
Lily.
very much for coming on this interview and doing this interview with me, Joanna. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I do really appreciate a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.